Welcome to another video, the 21 best game which you wanted to play in 2017. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. I am your fast review robo. We made videos just for you beautiful people. Number 1. Abzu. Abzu takes travel underwater, playing out an enigmatic story of self-discovery in an aquatic paradise, equally full of wonder and danger. One scene in particular, where our diver is surrounded by a bait ball, provides a particularly breathtaking experience as the sheer numbers threaten to overwhelm the screen, thousands of fish each moving individually without the game dropping a single frame of animation. It's as much a contemplation device as a game. Number 2. Battlefield 1. Battlefield series has remained one step behind its rival. That changed with the release of the WW1 said Battlefield 1. It's an incredibly well-crafted first-person shooter that conveys a meaningful message through 6 short but brilliant single-player campaigns, each one telling of different soldiers' experiences around the world. Number 3. Dark Souls 3. Ever played a Souls game before? You'll know exactly what to expect here. Frustration. As with those installments, Dark Souls 3 is torturously hard, as you roam this beautiful world, oversized weapon in hand. The tiniest slip-up can cost you hours in game time. Accidentally meet an enemy way out of your league and it's too late to run. Prepare to restart. Number 4. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Breathing worlds where players are trusted with huge amounts of freedom. Few deliver. Square Enix, though, managed to create a game where you never feel pushed into a certain path. A game where you're playing the game you want to play. Sneaking, hacking, and fighting your way through this dystopian world has never been so fun. Number 5. Dishonored 2. Rip through enemies like a murderous thunderclap or slip by unnoticed by a shadow. Dishonored 2 holds sacred the forked path of the original game, allowing players to use any combination of sneak or assault-style gameplay to navigate to the intended goals. Number 6. Doom. Doom acts as a love letter to everything gamers adore about the genre. The game's creepy atmosphere mixed with fierce pace and difficulty made for one of the year's more unique and exciting experiences, like revisiting an old friend, if you were one of the millions who enjoyed the original Doom. Number 7. Civilization 6. The 6th installment in the game series that helped shape the strategy PC game, Sid Meier's Civilization V, was no disappointment for eagerly awaiting fans. With more freedom to control and dominate the world however you want, Civilization V once again raised the bar for what a turn-based game can achieve. Number 8. Final Fantasy XV. Square Enix has been cashing in on fan nostalgia this year with its spin-off World of Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy Explorers titles. But this latest addition to the main series captures the spirit of past games while working as a standalone entry, though Final Fantasy XV has a slightly convoluted storyline. Number 9. Firewatch. The premise of Firewatch seems relatively boring. You play as a secluded man who watches over a forest, making sure it doesn't burst into flame, your only contact being with a fellow Firewatcher via radio. However, what transpires is a gripping 5-hour journey through topics such as depression, dementia and loneliness. Spoiling the plot would ruin the wonderful story arc contained within this phenomenal work of art. Number 10. Forza Horizon 3. Forza Horizon 3 managed to blow all the competition out of the water, making for the most realistic driving simulator ever created. The customization available to players is unrivaled by any previous game, with 350 cars available, all of which makes for one of the most enjoyable experiences of the year. Number 11. Gears of War 4. The Xbox One continuously lagged behind its console rival when it came to exclusives, the likes of ReCore and Quantum Break being huge disappointments. However, there was never any doubt Microsoft could produce a killer Gears of War installment, something they delivered for the 4th time. We don't speak of Judgment. Number 12. Inside. Following the successful Limbo, played managed to knock it out the park again with the haunting puzzle platformer, Inside, another dark experience. You play as a nameless boy, running through numerous obstacles and escaping the clutches of killer guards. The almost silent gameplay and creepy creatures make for an unforgettable experience. Number 13. No Man's Sky. There are few games that will change the face of gaming forever. No Man's Sky is certainly one of them. As a space explorer, you are tasked with flying around the literally infinite universe, searching the unknown for answers to everything and anything, despite many gamers feeling let down by the game. Number 14, XCOM 2. XCOM 2 represents an intelligent evolution on what is already arguably one of the best and most challenging strategy games on the market, by scaling back some of the more micromanagement sections of the game, streamlining non-combat so players can spend more time on the battlefield. 2K has crafted a more refined and enjoyable experience. Number 15. Overwatch. Blizzard has always had a penchant for online multiplayer games, World of Warcraft, but no one knew quite how brilliant a colorful shooter from the company could be. Overwatch pits your team of various bizarre characters against other teams in numerous game modes, all of whom are battling for the sake of battling. Number 16. The Witness. Jonathan Blow's Myst-inspired open-world puzzler has a simple premise. Find one of the game's many sequential square grids and trace a lines from one corner of it to another, while The Witness's pastel-shaded environment subtly points to larger questions about creators and created realities. The game's real triumph is its singular focus on being an extended. Number 17. The Last Guardian. Despite nitpicks regarding technical issues, there's something truly special about the spiritual sequel to Shadow of the Colossus. Your two unlikely companions may both want different things, leading to some miscommunications between them, but there's something much deeper than just kinship. As an onlooker, you cannot help but fall helplessly in love with their story. Number 18. Virginia. As well as publishing giant Squid's Abzu, 505 Games kept up an impressive hit rate in 2016, another excellent mystery from a year full of intrigue. Virginia cast players as an FBI agent investigating the disappearance of a small boy in the rural town of Kingdom, drawing both influences and time frame from early 1990s classic television like Twin Peaks and The X-Files. Number 19. Uncharted 4, A Thief End. Uncharted 4 isn't so much a game as a cinematic experience. I could have quite happily watched a friend play the entire game and enjoyed every moment. What makes Nathan Drake's Indiana Jones-esque adventure the best game of the year, though, isn't just the incredible graphics and spectacular gameplay, it's the phenomenal story and script. Number 20. Watch Dogs 2. Ubisoft took on the criticisms levied at the first game and studiously addressed them in the sequel. Watch Dogs 2 could have very easily been just another open-world game that did things by numbers, but it's clear this is a game made by a passionate team, and their sense of sheer fun bleeds through into the world at almost every turn. And, number 21, Paper Mario. Paper Mario Color Splash brought some welcome cheer to those still faithfully finding a spot for the Wii U underneath their TVs, with humorous shenanigans unfolding in the colorful kingdom of Prism Island. Tracking down toads and gambling with Goombas, only a few minor bugs could spoil the fun in what was possibly the year's best Wii U adventure. If you want more video like these, do comment and tell us what you want us to make video on. Please subscribe to the channel. I am your Fast Review Robo. We made videos just for you. Thank you. To watch more video, click on the next thumbnail.